Have you ever looked at your portfolio one day and thought, wait a minute, how did I wind up here? Because that's exactly what happened to me. I didn't wake up one morning and decide I wanted over half my dividend income tied to technology. It just happened. Every investment made sense at the time. Now, this is my portfolio on Snowball Analytics. I like Snowball Analytics because it's great for dividend investors because it not only shows you just the share price appreciation, but also shows you your total return, which is an even important metric. Now, take a look here. This is what market did today for me. Today being July 16th, Thursday. There's my top gainers, but look where the losers are. Chippy, QQQI, QDTE, GPTY, all tech. Now, every investment made sense at the time. QQQI looked like a great way to generate monthly income. QDTE offered weekly income on the NASDAQ. Chippy brought another unique income opportunity in semiconductors. Then I added GPTY because I liked AI and the idea behind it. Individually, each one of these decisions felt logical. But then I zoomed out and looked at my entire portfolio. I realized something that could honestly slap me in the face. 61% of my annual dividend income now comes from tech-based ETFs. Not because I planned it, but because I kept solving one problem at a time instead of looking at the bigger picture. That's concentration risk. And I think a lot of investors accidentally wind up there. Maybe it's AI. Maybe it's the Magnificent Seven. Maybe it's just buying what has worked recently. Success has a funny way of making us forget about diversification. When something keeps working, it's easy to convince yourself you need even more of it. As you can see here, that is my breakdown of dividends. As you can see, QDTE is 22.5%, GDXY is 12.22%, there's Chippy, there's QQQI. It's a lot of my dividend income. Then one day you realize one sector has become responsible for a huge percentage of your income. Now, that doesn't automatically mean I'm selling everything tomorrow. These ETFs are still doing exactly what I bought them to do. They're generating income. But I also have to ask myself, what happens if tech hits a rough stretch? If most of my income depends on one area of the market, that's a risk I can't ignore. If you're enjoying following this real-time portfolio journey, hit that subscribe button. Like and comment. I'm not pretending to have all the answers. I'm simply sharing the decisions I'm making, the good ones and the mistakes, so hopefully we can both become better investors. That is basically my tech portfolio here in my taxable. That's SPYI. As you can see, it's been getting beaten up. GPTY, Chippy, they've all been getting beaten up. QQQI is in my Roth IRA. And that's right there. As you can see there, that's been getting beaten up as well. Now, one thing I've learned is that every position needs a job. Income, growth, diversification, risk reduction. If too many positions are doing the same exact job, then maybe my portfolio isn't as diversified as I thought. And honestly, this isn't just about tech. It could happen with REITs, energy, healthcare, covered call ETFs, anything. Concentration risk usually doesn't arrive with one big purchase. It sneaks in through a series of good decisions that all happen to point in the same direction. That's why I'm taking a step back before making my next move. Not because I'm panicking, but because I want my portfolio to survive decades and not just the next bull market. Now, in my next video, I'm going to explore whether something as simple as pairing SPYI for long-term growth, SPY for long-term growth, with SPYI for monthly income could become a true lifetime invest and chill strategy. Could keeping things simpler actually reduce concentration risk while still helping build wealth and income? We'll find out together. Now, if you want to stick around, I do have this video where I put SPYI, QQQI, and IDVO, which is an international ETF together, providing a monthly income trio that gives you market exposure, SP 500, NASDAQ 100, and international all together. Now, if that sounds interesting, make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss it. And I love to hear from you in the comments. Have you ever accidentally become too concentrated in one sector or investment theme? Now, I'm not a financial advisor, and this video is for entertainment and educational purposes only. Always do your own research before making any investment decisions. Past performance does not guarantee or indicate future results. Stick around, subscribe, and like if you're enjoying the content, and I'll see you in the next one.